Taurus placements, Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising or Stellium. Let's do your reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Taurus. Wow, we have the World. I see you reconciling with someone from the past. I see you reconciling with someone from the past. And I see whatever that was the issue between the two of you before, it's not going to be an issue now. Meaning, you will reach an agreement with this person and you will be together happily ever after. We have the Ten of Cups. Whoever that was dissatisfied within this connection, the other person will compromise to keep the peace. So even if you disagreed on something and you know, and one of you is like, yeah, but I don't agree. That's not how it should be, or that's not right. This person that did disagree is going to be like, you know what? I love you too much to give a fuck about something that we don't agree on. So let's agree to disagree. Or they might even tell you, hey, you know, things are okay. I agree with you. When really they don't agree, but they want to keep the peace. Or if this was you, I do see that you're going to agree anyway. It's like, okay, you know what? I love you. This silly stuff, they don't matter. You know? So I feel like the reconciliation is going to be like, hey, let's be together, we love each other. And the other things, they come and go. You know, there will be things that we disagree on, but that doesn't mean that we don't love each other. So there's a sense of maturity here that's happening, which is good to see. You know, just because you disagree on something doesn't mean that you shouldn't be together. You're two different people anyway, so it's normal to disagree on some things. You don't want to be a copy of each other, do you? So I see compromise. I see, you know, maturity. It's like, hey, it's not the end of the world. I still love you. We can disagree, it's fine, but I love you. So the past issues or the heated arguments that you and this person went through before, they're not going to be an issue now. Next time you disagree with this person or they disagree with you, you're not going to enter arguments that you used to enter before. You're going to be more peaceful towards each other, which is great, right? I feel like one of you is a little bit spicy, you know, quick to get mad, whether this is you or them. One of you is a little spicy. And I feel like the other person that is not too spicy, they are like, okay, you know what? Let me just let it pass. It's okay. I know you love me, but you're also fucking mad. I know you love me, but you have a fucking temper. But, you know, it's not like a temper that gets really out of hand. But it can. You know, one of you is fucking crazy. A little bit. Just a little bit. But the other person is like, you are my crazy though. I love you and I know you love me. And I'm gonna let things slide because, you know, I don't want to get offended by you getting angry and then I get angry and then we don't get anywhere. So there's a huge level of maturity here hitting one of you at least. Or both of you. You know when you get used to someone's quirkiness or you get used to the bad traits of a person. You know that they're not harmful. You know they're not harmful traits. You know, I'm not talking about toxic people. I'm talking about the quirky things. For example, I'll give you a personal example. For example, when I have my period, don't come at me, because I will be easily triggered, overstimulated, and anything can piss me off. So it's if I am with someone and they get used to that, they get used to when I'm on my period, I'm a little too sensitive, a little bit too aggressive, or a little bit like overstimulated, and I get easily shaken. Then they understand when I'm on my period, they try to lay low, be extra considerate, extra careful, extra loving, extra whatever. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So maybe this person is reaching to the point where they're thinking, okay, so how do we make this work? Okay, I know you well enough to know how to de-escalate rather than escalate. And you know, that's what happens mostly in connections, marriages, whatever, where you get to know each other very well, that you know what is real danger, and it's just like a moment that you're having, or a moment that they're having. So if you both are deciding to be mature about this and trying again, reconciling, Taurus, I do see that this reconnection is going to be successful. Meaning that you will be with this person long term, and you will not have the same problems that you had with them before. Or the problems that they had with you before. You know? Because I almost see like someone mastering the battlefield, you know? When you see someone that has been fighting, like a warrior in a war, or in movies, let's say, where someone is an expert or really skilled in the battlefield, they are way calmer, right? Like you see this in real life as well with fighters. People that have been fighting for years, they are way calmer in stressful situations. And I feel like the situation here between the two of you is going to be calmer, even if you get in arguments again. Whether you or both of you are going to be a little bit more relaxed when things get a little bit shaky or out of hand. Okay. If there was any third party situation, or when I say third party, it's not necessarily an intimate sexual third party. You know, third party can mean a nosy friend, a very involved parent, a job, but also a mistress or a side piece, whatever. So this is talking about if there was in fact a third party, someone kind of getting involved in the connection and having an influence on the connection, that person is no longer going to have the power. Because I feel like whoever this third party's, like whoever's side that this third party was on, you or them, the third party is not, it's kind of like someone is creating boundaries with the third party. It's like, hey, I appreciate your advice, or hey, I appreciate where you're coming from, but it's my life, my connection, my Taurus. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're dealing with someone that is getting wiser. Maybe their pineal gland fully developed, finally, or their frontal lobe fully developed. Because, you know, I don't know if you've seen me talk about this often, but I always say people don't realize that they have not fully develop their brain until they fucking hit 30. I mean, age, when it comes to age, they say 25 to 30. But I feel like 30 is when your brain fully develops. So if this is like a youngster's reading, where if you are like in your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, and you're going to 28, 29, going to hit 30, or you just hit 30, I feel like this is your reading, because there is almost like a shift in maturity. Like there's a level of maturity that hit you, or hit them, or both of you. I mean, some people don't mature ever, but these are not normal people, let me tell you. So when you see people that are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and they behave like an idiot, that is someone that does not have a normal brain function. There's something wrong with their brain, baby, okay? And I'm not talking about you being silly or goofy, because that is your inner child. I'm talking about like being petty or being vengeful, being a person as if like you have something plugged up your ass 24/7. You know what I mean? Something up your ass annoying you, and you take it out on others. That type of immaturity. This person can have Gemini in their chart, Ophiuchus. Or since I've been talking about the both of you, maybe you have these placements as well. I just heard love prevails. So maybe this is talking about the love that you two have for each other is stronger than the nuisance that you two have experienced before. And this new cycle that you and this person will reconcile in, it's going to be successful. Taurus, it's going to be successful. It's not going to be like it used to be. Okay, it's going to be different. Alright, let's see what else. I just heard a whole new world. What the fuck? It came out of nowhere as well. I mean, we do have the world card, but that we got the world card ages ago. And I wasn't even looking at it. A whole new world. Na, 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 na. I don't remember the rest, but that's what I heard. A whole new world. Okay. It is, you know, this feels, look at this person. A whole new world. It feels like you two are walking in a new vibe, new energy. Hang on, my ass, something poked me. I need a new chair. This chair is pokey at this point. It's not a chair no more. But anyways, Taurus, it feels like you and this person are truly entering like it's almost like you shifted timelines or some shit. Because it feels like there's a high pitch in my right ear right now. And it's gone. So it feels like maybe you in fact shifted timelines, because with the high pitch, it's like because there is a energetic shift, which also, in return, changes the physical, right? I feel like this reconciliation is going to be something that it's almost like you will be, why didn't we do this the first round? You will be like this. It's like, this is it. This is what we want. But you know, keep in mind, sometimes you have to go through shit in order to know what you don't prefer and what type of shit you prefer. you know? So I feel like sometimes the universe will put us in situations, even with loved ones, things that we do not prefer, so that we kind of create a visual representation of what we do not prefer, so that when we are in a connection like this one, and it has to, I mean, sometimes you have to make the other person feel what it's like to not have you, for them to appreciate and truly reflect. Because sometimes it is hard for you to reflect when things are available, when things are happening. And then you separate, or you are forced to be in isolation for some time. And that will allow you to do some serious reflection. Maybe this reflection resulted in the both of you shifting timelines, where you chose a timeline where you two understood each other better, and become more tolerant of each other's flaws and little moments where you are showing your imperfections. And it's okay, but you still love each other, and so you will make things work. You will still be together. Yeah, no? So, in a nutshell, this reconciliation will be successful. Or can be, if you choose to be in it, of course. Okay, we're gonna pull you another message, Taurus. The second message is for Taurus extended members, but I will give you a preview before we take it there. Sometimes I check if my nose is blocked through vaping. Did you see that shit? This is open, this is out of business. I can never figure out why I can't breathe from this fucking nose. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The thing is opening up. But it's always this fucking side. Anyways, so I might have to get a nose job. Good excuse. Maybe I'll think about it. You know, in face reading, not that you give a fuck, but maybe some of you do. In face reading, my nose is perfection. Do you know that? They say if you have like a chunky nose, it is good for wealth, and it's a sign of kindness. And if your nostrils are not showing, it means you can hold the money. Because when people have big nostrils like this, you know, some of the nose jobs, they give you like big nostrils. That is, you know, money comes out of that shit. according to Chinese nose readings. And the higher your nose is, more straight it is, which I have, the better. So my nose, according to Chinese face reading, is perfect. But it's a little bit too chunky for my liking, honestly. Like, I would like it to be a little bit like that. But apparently, people with like really narrow noses, they are cruel people. Apparently. Anyways, so second message for you, Taurus. Let's see. Let's see. You have someone near you interacting with you. Huh? that wants to develop the connection into something more. So this could be like a friend or a colleague, someone near you. And I don't think this is a person that you're dating, let's say. You know, this is a person that is already in your life on the basis of platonic. Maybe you friend zone this person and they're like, okay, yeah, let's be friends. When they have a crush on you, they want more with you. They can have Scorpio in their chart. Especially if you have history with this person, Taurus. If you are the type of person that is friends with an ex, this could be it. This could be the energy here. Or even if it's not an ex, it feels like this person is keeping space for you. I feel like this person is deliberately single because they want you. And maybe you two right now are not together, but the idea here is to play the long game. You know, kind of warm you up towards them, slowly but surely. Because I feel like they are already in your life. They talk to you, hang out with you, possibly even on a daily, especially if this is a workplace situation. But it feels like they're friend-zoned, or things are very platonic between the two of you. Let's see where this goes, and the extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.